Good morning. Welcome to my channel. I hope everybody is having a great day, a good weekend, a great weekend, a great day, everything good. I thought today we would do the number 5, which is the double diamond fan fold card from the template library. And we'll see about all this later, but we're going to start off with the original and see. It looks pretty straightforward, simple, but that doesn't mean that it is. Yeah, we'll see. I thought about doing it in half because it is up, the same, but I looked and this part here is not folded. It's a solid piece, so we're not going to be folding it today. I'm not real sure if this came from Spellbinders or Sizzix or what. It's just some white cardstock. I didn't want to use that real flimsy stuff that I have been using. And I thought I'd try this in. It might not be that much better, but it has to be a little bit better anyways. So I'm just going to put this down like I always do. And I mean, this seems pretty simple, but you never know. I'm going to just go ahead and center it. I'm going to get my washi tape. And just tape it. I'm just going to do the 2 corners since it seems like it's going to be pretty simple today. We'll just have the 2 corners. I'm wondering, do I need to pull it up or is that good? Okay. So I'm just using my scoring tool and I'm just going to score it. That seems to be working pretty good for me. So that's what I'm going to continue to do. I don't have to worry about my pencil lines being right, and that's a little off, and that's a little off, and it seems just to be working really good for me. Now, underneath I have a silicone, like, stamping mat. It's soft. That's why I chose it. But depending on your paper, it can be too soft. So what I want to do is now do the score lines. So I'm looking for score lines. And that's a square line. Square line. And I'm just working my way across the page, as you can see. It's the double diamond fan fold. Okay. That should be it. So it's on there definitely. Nicely. On both sides, you can see it pretty good. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my scissors here and cut on the score line. I don't know which side I want now. I looked for some of their multi-purpose paper. I was sure I had some, that white card they have. I was sure that I had some, but I didn't. The light, I can't see it. Here, this is better. There we go. There we go. Now with this, these lines are, if you use pencil because you don't want to use the score, you can line it up good enough in your paper trimmer, but this one you can probably actually trim on your paper trimmer. They're pretty straightforward cuts. And that's a rectangle with these edges, basically. And that's it. Probably want to clean this up a little bit here. Okay. So now we just need to do our scores. So this is going to go in like this, it looks like. See, they really don't show you step by step. You just got to kind of figure it out. And then I'm going to do this here. Let me move this stuff all out so you can see what I'm doing. So first I took this and this line, folded one, folded the other, and then it's going to, and now look at the card. I think we fold these. I can't tell. In. And they're going to come up on each other. So this would be the back side, I guess. So that would be the front. Is that right? This should be back. I don't know how that's going to stand up. Let's see. So, score. Score. This comes in, and this comes in, and that goes out. This needs to be away. This needs to be away. And then this comes forward, but this don't. How did I do that? There we go. The pinch it thing. Right. You gotta kind of pinch them together. Pinch them together. And then, oh, I did this one backwards. So, pinch it together here. Pinch it together here, pinch it together here. Okay. No, that's still, I keep getting them backwards every time. Boy, this gets a little confusing. Gotta stick with the original score lines. This is up and these are down. There we go. There we go. The middle's up and these go down. And we get that. Okay, so then we end up with that for a card, but that is an odd. That is odd. I just can't believe that's. So when it's folded, it goes this way. And this is where I'm going to put my creases in and get it all worked out here. So there we go. Now it looks better. All right. Now we need some mats and layers, right? So this is the mat. So I'm gonna do, let me get those, some of those 9x9 papers for my Crafter's Companion, and I just kind of grabbed a stack out of the middle. That's pretty paper right there. I believe most of these we have 3 sheets of. Unless I grab this from the bottom, which I must have because I don't see another sheet of it. So we can use this one. And then we're going to want something to go with it. And I think that's too busy. And that's too busy. What about these purple polka dots? I used them on something before. That seems to kind of tone it down a little bit. Let's see. What else have we got? Not more flowers. What about this? I don't think this will go. No. Ooh. Ooh. Interesting, but no. So I'm going to stick with the purple polka dots to go with it. So we'll use these and purple polka dots. That's pretty, huh? And there's some really pretty papers in this stuff. I'm glad I condensed everything together and did that. And then I got all this pattern paper to use. Why did I leave this out? Okay, that's that. Then I'm going to need my templates, of course. I'm going to turn it over. And I'm going to do a big one. I'm going to look at how they have it decorated real quick. See, they just did one a little bit bigger. And then they went a solid color here and here and here and here. So only this one and then this one, big one. these two, and this big one needs 2 layers. So I'm going to stick with the big. And then I'm going to need 2 of those. And I can do 2 of those. As long as I leave enough paper. I'm going to go along the score line and here. Now I might have to trim a little bit off, but I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. So the first one I'm going to cut is going to be this one. And again, if I did pencil, I could go to my trimmer and cut it. And oh, I didn't look at the pattern. See? So they're going to be going crossways. But for the video, it works. Oh, look, I didn't. I didn't leave enough room. I'll have to cut another one out. I was hoping to cut them both at the same time. Oh. No, that won't work. Where's the other piece of paper? I just don't want to have to cut it out twice. So I can go back. A little bit off because I didn't hold that paper tight, but not enough to really matter. So now with my card, these 2 will go here. And I might have to come back and trim it, but I can come back and use the back of the card. But with this one, I probably won't be able to. So I'm going to check that it fits, and it's right there. So I'm going to leave that one alone. I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. I can't get it to turn. There we go. I think my hands were just a little bit on the slippery side. Okay, I'm going to move this stuff out of the way again for a minute. Some people are really good at this stuff, right? Some people are really good at matting and layering. I've seen people take and just cut, and it works. I don't know how that worked for you, but it doesn't work that way for me. Some people just, it's just easier for than us, and then people like me, I guess. Ah, they're both going different directions. Did you see that I did that? I'm going to go ahead because of the video, but see, this is going up and down, and actually it's going, well, I can always change it. That way it's going up. But this is going across, and this is going across. So when I grabbed the other paper, I didn't line it up, so that just tells you, be careful how you line it up. Now the good thing is, and it may not show when I put the other layer on. We don't know yet until we do it right. Boy, that's a lot of glue on there. I guess I'm wanting it to stick really well. It is just a tiny bit wide, but I am not going to worry about that. Now, I don't know these little things here, which paper I'm going to use yet. I want to put the purple on first. So now with the purple, I don't have to worry, right, because there's no direction. So if you have our time, like me, in remembering to check that, then go with something where the pattern isn't direction specific, and that'll work. Okay, so now I'm going to use these inside mat and layers, and I'm going to use those. And I could be doing the other side, but wouldn't it be nice to have something that would just cut it for us? I could get the score tool to do it, but it doesn't do a nice smooth line. But it would be nice to have a cutter that would go in the templates and cut. You know, like they have those wheels and stuff for quilting. So I got that one. Now I need the diamond. And I'm going to use this one right here. This inside diamond. The inside one. I want it the smaller one now because I already got the bigger one. Okay. So I'm going to cut this one first. See how that kind of did it, trimmed it, but it just doesn't do a smooth job. There we go. So it would be nice to have something like that that would do a nice smooth job of it. Okay. And with this one, I'm going to go ahead and cut from here too. And that way I'm getting to cut at the same time and not having to do them separate. Just a time saver if you feel like it's not good enough. Then certainly do one at a time. I used to have to make stuff for a classroom full of kids. So I always want to layer it up, cut more than one. Okay. So now this will go here. These will go in here. And so what do we want to do with these? In the picture, they used the solid color. And we could certainly do that. We could pick a solid color and do that. Or we could use the background paper or this front paper. I'm going to take a chance. And where is there? Yeah, there it is. I'm going to use the background. We need 8 of them. 8 of them. So we need we want the big one or the small one. There's 2 layers for that one. Then let's go with the bigger one. This even has these small ones. This is not for that. These must be the only ones for that. What is this for then? Oh, the sides. I forgot about the sides. That's going to be too much. Okay, I'll do the sides in this one. And then I'll do these in the purple. Well, I only need 2 of those, so I can cut those out easy. Easy, 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 easy. Okay. So I'm not going straight, am I? And then I can cut right there. So these will go here. And on the other side. And then the purple is the one I'm going to have to get 8 out of. So let me get these. This. Where's the other one? Ah, here it is. Okay. So then we get the purple out. Okay, so on the purple, this is not the purple. Seems like I'm going to get confused, huh? I know it seems like it, but really I'm okay. So now I need 8 of these others, matte and layers, and it's this one. 8. And I might, are they the same is the question. It seems like one's got to be bigger than the other. Sure doesn't look like it though. Okay, 8 of these. So I will basically, I'm going to do 4 of them. It's kind of hard to see around the dots, but I can turn it over to cut. So I will do 2 at a time. If the paper's thin enough, you can do 3 at a time. I think once you go past 2, you really lose a lot of accuracy. So I don't normally do 3. But if I'm in a big rush, then yeah, I will. Okay, so I'm going to put these 2 here first. I might as well cut off this side, huh? This way. See, that way I can see the embossed pieces better. Because you certainly can't through those polka dots. Okay, so 1 and 2. Three and 4. And then I'll bring these 2 down here and cut those. No, that didn't go very straight. Yeah, you can tell by looking. These look like different sizes. What did I do? All right. Okay, let's get it on. I should have put these on already instead of worrying about keeping track of them. This glue is really flowing out today. Oh, that's not very straight. You know, I don't so much mind the templates for the card bases. But it does get to be quite a bit when you have to do it for all the mats and layers, right? Anyways, to me, it seems that way. That's when it starts to get to be a bit. Just a bit much. I like the way that looks on the side, that using that same color as the bottom layer. That looks pretty good. I hope that looks as good on the top with the matte layer. Ooh. That's really small on there, isn't it? Let's just do it and see. I didn't think the other one looked any bigger. We'll do one side here and then figure it out. Where was I here? Huh? So really, a lot of these you could do without templates, right? Like this one. You just gotta do this, a long card with this, divide it up to about thirds without this, and a third on each, and a third in the middle. And I suppose you don't have to do the third, you could do something different. Okay, I think this one might be smaller. Maybe not. I don't know. Oops. It makes a big difference, doesn't it? To put your mats on. And I don't know, it seems to me that if I had done both layers here, it might have started looking really busy because of what I picked. Not with the way they went with the solid. But with the two prints, like I did. Okay, now it folds back like that. Let's see, let me get this over here. And then that's how it stands. Now, I would think, it seems to me like you couldn't go too heavy on embellishments on this, or poof, it's going to come forward. I could be wrong. What if we wanted it that way? What if this was the front of the card? Now that could be very interesting, because your main thing's here and then your sentiment and stuff there. I kind of think I like that better. I think I would like it this way better. There's a very modern look to it. This way, I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, there we go. I don't know that this is something I would ever use. All the other ones I've been pleasantly, but yeah, I would do this for a card. This one, if I did, like I said, for me, that would have to be the front this way instead of this way, I think. I don't know. But look, that's made out of that, see? And then a third, a third, a third. Score, score. So score an X. Have this little bit of extra piece. Once you score your X, you score down the middle. And then do that. And do that. That simplifies the process for you. Okay. So there we go. Double diamond fan fold. I like the way it closes. I do. I do like to see it closed Ooh, that would be pretty. If we could figure out a way to get it to stand that way. All right. I gotta play, I guess. I gotta play. All right. Thanks for joining me. If you like my channel, please hit the like and subscribe button. We do have a 300 subscriber swap going on, which basically means that all you have to do is send me something, anything, and I will send you something back. For the bigger packages that I'm sending back, I'm going to be drawing names to see who gets what package. I haven't got any yet. So far, nobody wants to swap yet. But hopefully that'll change. During the week, I do plan to show some packages some swaps that I'll be sending. So hopefully more people will want to join. All right. Thank you for joining me. I hope you join me again. Bye-bye now.